This week on Inside the NLL, we're joined by Clay's Assistant Athletic Director, Scott Wamer. Scott, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me tonight.
You are the Assistant Athletic Director, but you've had your hand in so many different sports. Just give us a quick rundown of your history at Clay and coaching.
I'm actually a Clay graduate in 1985. Started teaching in the Oregon school systems in 1989-90, and pretty much started coaching right away. Middle school football, middle school wrestling, track and field. Became the head track and field coach, and then started coaching our women's soccer program. I think the year 2000 was my first year. So I've dabbled in a lot of short-term hockey coach as well. So I've been doing it for a long time.
So hold on, let's stop for a second. You said you were the girls' hockey or soccer coach. You didn't just coach. You're the godfather of girls' soccer.
Well, some might look at me as that. You know, it was a club program before I got my hands on it and what have you. And for a guy that never played a day of soccer in his life, I'd like to think that we did pretty good. My last year coaching in 2014, we had an undefeated season. We were ranked fourth in the state of Ohio at that time. I was blessed to coach several first-team All-Ohio soccer players when I was running that program. A lot of them that I'm still in touch with to this day. So when you have the athletes, they make any coach, you know, look good for sure.
Being a Clay grad, is it different walking through those halls as a coach / administrator?
So many changes, you know. Just the lifestyle now, it's night and day difference. It really is. I liked back then the no cell phones and you know all that stuff that we take for granted now. I think it was real positives back then. You know, a lot of changes, but yet the community. I tell you what, when we put out a winning product, our community is outstanding. Like men's basketball last winter, hiring Coach Armstead, going from where we were in one season, that turnaround. When we played Southview the second time around at Clay, it was the largest crowd I'd seen in that gymnasium probably since the 90s. We're surrounded by an awesome team as far as administratively. And once again, when we put that product out there, our community really backs us. Our crowds, our first 3 home games, even with the bad weather. I know it was homecoming. We had a huge alumni band there Friday night, but we had a huge crowd. And if Coach Gallius continues on his winning ways, and Coach Gallius and I were apart, slim part, last time that Clay High School won a football championship. 1982, we were sophomores and we were able to dress varsity. Didn't see much time, but if he can win that Cardinal division this year, that'd be a huge step in the right direction with you know, just continuing doing the right things from the bottom up.
We look forward to seeing that winning product on the field in the fall and the winter. Scott, thank you so much for joining us today on Inside the NLL.
Well, thank you for having me.